There's no sport to spilling blood if the person ain't earned it. Lucky for us, the car provides.
Huh? What's that?
got small arms, long arms, ammunition.
I'm glad you're here. We got a new case while you and Nick were out. Ready to put on the detective hat?
Tell me more.
Our client is a fisherman who lives on the edge of the common.
Nakano? Huh. That name ticked.
Maybe if you bothered writing things down.
Can't do that. Wouldn't want to put you...
Huh. Mr. Nakano, but if you want my...
I'll go check it out. Thanks, Ellie.
The Nakano residence is up in the northeast, near the coast. A small fishing house. He said that he and his wife will be waiting for you.
It's a long walk. That's how the hard cases always start.
Nick,
Time to hit the road?
let's head out.
Well, all right.
You're leaving me for this circuit board? You're bringing back in one piece, Nick.
I can't promise there won't be some scuffs and dings. Let me ask you something.
Sure, ask away.
It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
Yeah.
Huh. Thank goodness, of course, when
Sure.
the massacre of plenty of people, but at the time,
Why'd they let you in?
because I'd rescued a gal of about 50.
Nice
young
hat.
Miss Roberts just... Turns out the guy was... I took her home,
Ugh.
taking up in this...
Blah, blah, blah. Was it hard settling in?
Well, they sure didn't make... I start, but I... Wife, an upset father decides moving him and the kids to good neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the Synth, but it was Nick the Detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. That's a long... And the people of the Commonwealth slept soundly, for the greatest monster was gone. It took a lot of guts to do what you did.
Be careful when
I
you head
know
over
it
to the
couldn't have
Nakano
been
residence.
easy.
That whole area is pretty isolated.
It had to be done.
You'll get no... It's hard to even wrap...
I didn't do it alone.
Sure. This is a...
Hey,
Go ahead.
I wonder what the story is between Mr. Nakano and...
Even good people do crazy things when they're scared. Diamond City.
Damn it! Come in! I know you're listening on the other end. Where is she? Where is my daughter?
Kenji, please. You've been at this for hours. Stop. You... need sleep.
She's...
I hope you don't mind. We let ourselves in.
Nick, thank God. You need to get to work right away. She could be hurt. She could be...
Whoa, slow down. Kenji, was it? Why did you go over the details with me and my partner here?
You brought a partner? Good. The more eyes, the better.
So, what's the story with you and Nick?
That is not important right now. You have to help me find my daughter.
So, what's the story with you and Nick?
That is not important right now. You have to help me find my daughter.
So, what's the story with you and Nick?
That is not important right now. You have to help me find my daughter.
So, what's the story with you and Nick?
That is not important right now. You have to help me find my daughter.
We're here.
It's all thanks to this...
Our daughter...
Until she made...
Or maybe she left on her own. She's not a... Our daughter is 19. She knows how to survive, and she's capable.
No. She would have told us where she was going. She would... I know my daughter is in danger. I can feel it.
Let's talk money.
Sorry about this, Kenji. Expenses and all that.
Of course. How does 350 cap sound?
If she went far, that means travel expenses.
We could make it 400.
Don't hold out on me. You want to find your daughter, right?
I am not going to barter over my daughter's life.
We'll find her.
Thank you.
Don't worry.
Mr. Nakano.
Did you have questions? About my daughter?
Why did your daughter really leave? Your wife says she left on her own, but you said it was kidnappers.
I know it was kidnappers. Kasumi is a smart girl, but she doesn't know how horrible people can be. Not like me and Ray. Why would she just leave her family with no explanation? Someone tricked her. Got her to leave the safety of home. Every minute we aren't looking for my daughter, her life is in jeopardy.
Anything more you can tell me about Kasumi? The smallest detail could be important.
I don't know what more to say. She's my little girl, and she doesn't know how dangerous this world is. I never should have let her grandfather teach her how to fix these machines.
Her grandfather? He taught her how to fix the radio?
Ever since she was old enough to walk, yes. Her grandfather had an ear for machines. Kasumi picked up the knack. He passed away recently. He used to scavenge the ruins in the south for parts. I kept telling him he was getting too old.
Tell me more about this radio she was fixing.
I've tried to get that damn thing to work over and over again, but there's nothing. I thought she just wanted to strip it for parts or build a toaster out of it, or something, like she usually does. Someone made contact with her, and then they took her. God, what kind of twisted psychopath has my daughter?
No more questions right now.
Work quickly, Detective.
Mrs. Nakano.
I suppose you have questions about my daughter.
husband don't seem to...
But
Uh-huh.
maybe because
Tell me more about this
I remember we're pretty isolated.
I'd like to know more about Kasumi.
My daughter is... But why would she leave without telling us? Maybe we... No.
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano. Don't hold back.
No, it's nothing. I don't want to distract you, Detective.
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano. Don't hold back.
No, it's nothing. I don't want to distract you, Detective.
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano. Don't hold back.
No, it's nothing. I don't want to...
Nothing else right now.
So long as you're carrying it.
Looks like this is Kasumi's room. Let's see if she left any clues about where she went.
Project log? Radio. Correction. Working radio. I'll finally get some news outside this house. My handle is going to be... Let's go with... Ohm's Law. That should confuse the creeps. And if someone actually gets the reference, then we'll at least have circuitry in common. Project log, dreams. Recording what I can remember when I wake up. I keep having the same one. I'm in a white room. People are talking about me like I'm not there, or maybe they just don't care. And then there's this, I don't know, jolt, like a spark of electricity to the back of my head, and then everyone turns to look at me. God, I hope I don't have it again tonight.
See if you can find any of Kasumi's personal effects.
Hello? Testing? Project log. Holotape player. Managed to strip out the parts from this thing and make something that's easier to move around. Granddad always said you need to make a record when you start something. You know, in case you have to go back to it. So, I guess I'm going to start doing that. Maybe I should start with an inventory of all the parts I found?
Kasumi! Your father needs help with the boat.
I'll be right there. Oh, damn. Was I recording that? Project log. Kitchen mixer. The circuits are still good, but all the mechanical parts are rusted through. Maybe I can...
All right, everyone. I'll be back in a few days. Was there anything else we needed from the city?
Wait, you're going now? No! Wait, Dad, I could come with you.
It is better if I go alone, Kasumi. Do not worry. I have your list.
You don't know what half that list is, Dad. I can help you. Really, I'll be...
I said no. I'm sorry. You're safe here, okay? Just stay put for me.
Okay.
I know you're disappointed, but I won't be long. I love you.
I love you too, Dad. Project Log, Radiation King Television. Mom says these things actually used to broadcast pictures and sounds back before the war. She also mentioned that some of the ruins of the television studios are still around if you head to the city. Of course, she wasn't too happy when I asked if we could make a trip out there. I'm getting off track. I managed to repair the vacuum tubes and got the power working again, but, well, it's not like there's any working signal for this thing to receive. I'm just going to start stripping this thing for parts moving forward. Hello? Testing? Project Log. Holotape player. Managed to strip out the parts from this thing and make something that's easier to move around. Granddad always said you need to make a record when you start something. You know, in case you have to go back to it. So, I guess I'm going to start doing that. Maybe I should start with an inventory of all the parts I found?
Kasumi! Your father needs help with the boat.
I'll be right there. Oh, damn. Was I recording that? Project Log, lamp. Yep, it's a lamp. Filament plus power equals light. I swear, sometimes I think my parents break these things just to keep me busy.
Let's keep looking. Need to figure out what Kasumi's story was. Why she left. Building a collection or something? hidden key, huh? Good work. Gotta find whatever it unlocks.
Project log? Myself. I never really thought about who or what I am, but... God. Where do I start? The radio. I was right about the range. I managed to get a signal, a strong signal, from up north. There's a group of people up there. They say they're all synths. Synthetic people. Made by the Institute. They are trying to build a place for their kind, where they can be themselves and be accepted for what they are alongside human beings. It sounds wonderful, but then they started asking about me, and some questions came up. Questions I don't have answers to. I mean, I've always felt off, like I'm not really supposed to be here, but then there are things in my childhood I can't remember, and I've been having strange dreams. I'm going to go. To meet these synths, I have to know the truth about myself. They've told me to sail up north to a town called Far Harbor. I can make my way to them from there.
So the daughter takes off by boat, but more importantly, there's a colony of synths up near this Far Harbor. We need a way to get there. Let's go talk to Kenji. He knows the waters better than anyone.
Have you finished your investigation? Did you find anything?
I think I know where Kasumi went. A place called Far Harbor.
She went that far up north? God, there's no time to waste.
Wait, did you find out why she left, Detective?
It doesn't matter.
Because I know my daughter, and...
You're right.
I need to ask you an important question. Are you sure your daughter is human?
What kind of question is that?
Right. Your daughter made...
What? That's...
She's not a synth. She's our daughter. We raised...
If your daughter is a synth, Mrs. Nakano...
But my daughter isn't a synth.
This is what I was afraid. You have to get to Far Harbor. Take my ship on the dock. It has a guidance system.
I'll get to the bottom of this, Kenji.
Thank you. And here.
Excuse me, Mrs. Nakano.
My daughter is human. She's not a synth.
Hey.
Do something for you?
Hey, Valentine.
What do you need?
Is everything all right between us?
Hard to say. You know, some folks are just out for themselves. Some want to help those in need. Jury's still out which camp you're in.
Is everything all right?
I guess things are all right. I just want to make things right for people out here. My hope is you feel the same.
Your thoughts?
Easy to forget how...
Are things okay between you?
Well, traveling with you beats being held prisoner in some vault. That's for darn sure. So, yeah, I'd say we're fine.
Nothing else for now.
Got it.
Far Harbor. We don't get many visitors around here.
We don't need no freeloaders or more help, mainlander. So you can get back in your boat and leave.
Alan, this isn't your dock. It belongs to the whole town. And that means strangers are welcome. Sorry, you've caught us during a difficult time. But Alan's got a point. Not all visitors have good intentions. So, what's your business here?
A young woman from the
Some sort of
At least we know she made it this.
Mariners incoming.
Something's coming through the fog!
You, help us defend the town, and I'll answer any questions you have. Take a post at the top of the wall, near the main gate. The hull never lets us down. Now follow me! Be careful on the hull, stranger. Don't fall off. If you do, we might not be able to rescue you in time.
Man the hull! Something's out there.
You sure you saw something?
This ain't a drill! Eyes peeled, everyone!
Open the gate! I'm not wounded out here!
There's no time. Look to the fog. They're coming.
Come on! Defend yourselves!